For the first time, a new Model Y was spotted in new color at Giga Texas, while on the other side Tesla begins Giga Berlin Model Y performance deliveries in Germany and Denmark. The former Tesla chief technology officer believes people will keep the batteries in their electric cars for a long time. Finally, Tesla FSD Beta could be available in LHD European markets this summer, Elon Musk stated. Excited to know more? Well, stick with us until the end for more updates. Welcome back to Technopole. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news and press the bell icon to never miss an update about Tesla or basically anything related to the billionaire Elon Musk. First up today, Tesla's second stock split in as many years and its manufacturing capacity, which has already grown considerably with new factory openings in 2022, indicate a massive position of strength for the electric automaker, according to Wedbush analyst Dan Ives. Ives, who has held a bullish position on Tesla for years, sees parallels in Tesla's move for another stock split with Amazon, Google, and Apple strategies. Tesla right now is in a massive position of strength in terms of where they're heading from a manufacturing perspective, in terms of Berlin, as well as Austin and overall demand, Ives said to Yahoo Finance in an interview. They have that high-class problem of a 4-digit stock, and I think it's something where you could always have the debate, but a stock split is a smart strategic move for Tesla. Just like it was for Amazon, just like it was for Google, as well as for Apple. Tesla's last stock split, which took place in August 2020, gave young and retail investors the opportunity to get in on the stock as it rose to astronomical levels. Compared to the beginning of the year, the stock price tripled, and when Tesla announced its split on August 11, the stock price was around $1,450. Shares skyrocketed to $2,000 when the stock split in August 2020. The price reset at around $460 per share. Tesla stock has bumped in value considerably over the past month, up over 25% since February 28. The automaker's opening of the Gigafactory Berlin facility in Germany earlier this month was a bullish move as Tesla has been waiting for approval on the factory for about 6 months. Additionally, Tesla will open its new Giga Texas plant in Austin soon, as it is still awaiting approval on a final version of the Model Y crossover, according to EPA documents. The stock split is Ives' biggest focus, especially since Tesla just announced it will let shareholders vote on the proposal at its annual meeting this summer. The stock took a major turn and moved toward a potential split earlier this month after its shares fell due to inflation pressure that pushed up auto prices. Up to the next update, J.B. Straubel, one of Tesla's 5 co-founders and the EV maker's longtime CTOs, believes EV batteries should last about 15 years. Straubel is an authority on batteries, and until 2019, he was in charge of Tesla's battery development. He led battery design, supply chain, and the first Gigafactory concept through the Model 3 production ramp. After leaving Tesla, the engineer focused on Redwood Materials, a company he founded in 2017 with the goal of providing end-of-life solutions for batteries in electric cars, hybrid cars, and even cell phones. In an interview with Daniel Yergin at CER, a week 2022, Straubel was asked when battery life will end. It's a subjective thing depending on what people's goal is for the car, but I think it's easily going to be 15 years in most cases. I think people will probably keep the batteries in their cars for a long time and really extract as much utility as they can. I also think battery life will probably track with the vehicle life. Personally, I think it's probably less likely that people will replace a new battery in an old car, given how fast technology is changing and how much better a modern EV might be than a 15-year-old EV at that time. Up to the next update, a red Tesla Model Y was spotted pulling out of Giga Texas. The paint shop at Giga Texas appears to be expanding its color palette after the first red Model Y has been spotted driving out of the factory. Drone operator Jeff Roberts caught the moment on March 25, but it wasn't until the next day that one of his viewers noticed. Roberts happened to be training his camera on the south side of the factory as the red Model Y exited the same door that recently built Model Ys used to park in the holding lot. Interestingly, the Model Y doesn't venture into the same parking lot, which now houses black, blue, and white Model Ys made at Giga Texas. Tesla, on the other hand, has already started delivering Model Y performance at Giga Berlin in Germany and Denmark. The deliveries come a week after CEO Elon Musk personally handed over the first 30 made in Germany Model Ys at a special event. Last week in Germany, the first Model Y was spotted being unloaded from a transport company in Mannheim. According to reports, several car carriers had arrived earlier in the morning, all of them loaded with black Model Y performance cars. Twitter user Samuel also shared up-close photos and video of one of the newly built cars, showing impressive but not perfect build quality for the first few cars off the production line of a brand new factory. The first deliveries outside of Germany are also happening in Denmark. According to Best in Tesla, the automaker held a special event in the city of Aarhus to deliver the first 5 Model Y performance SUV, again all finished in black. After the full self-driving beta was released in Canada this week, Tesla CEO Elon Musk once again commented on the software's expansion to Europe. At the Giga Berlin last week, Musk said he thinks the software should be available to Europe regulators within 2 or 3 months. Musk took to Twitter today to further explain the potential launch date, saying it could enter the left-hand drive market in much of Europe this summer. For those right-hand drive countries, including Cyprus, Ireland, Malta, and the United Kingdom, FSD may appear in a few months. As with his previous timeline, Musk said it all depends on regulatory approval. FSD beta should be available in Europe for LHD this summer, RHD a few months later. These dates depend on regulatory approval, Musk said. Getting through these regulatory approvals may not be easy. Tesla owners in Europe still face restrictions on basic autopilot features. More recently, regulators in Germany are looking into Tesla's automatic lane-changing feature and whether it's approved for use in Europe. Up to the last update, General Motors is ramping up production of the Hummer EV after receiving more than 65,000 reservations. Production's actually slightly ahead of plan, and we're putting things in place now to actually expedite that as well, so we can deliver these reservations quicker than we originally thought. We're seeing momentum building, Duncan Aldred, GMC Global Vice President, told CNBC. He also said that bookings for GM Hummer electric vehicle exceeded expectations. Again, demand for electric vehicles remains strong. Ford's Mustang Mach-E is in a similar situation. Aldred believes that about 95% of people are converting their Hummer EV reservations into orders, a figure that is well above GM expectations. Unfortunately, GMC Global Vice President estimates that the company won't complete orders for new Hummer EV pickups until 2024. Meanwhile, the Hummer EV SUV is expected to arrive in 2023. What we're looking at now is how can we build the maximum amount and how can we fulfill these reservations as quickly as possible. We're doing all the studies on that, and we're confident we can go a lot quicker than we originally thought, but it still means a reservation now probably means delivering in 2024, said Aldred. General Motors has invested billions of dollars to transform from a producer of internal combustion engines to a maker of electric vehicles. The legacy automaker plans to build most of its electric vehicles at its Orion and Factory Zero plants in Michigan. Orion plans to produce as many as 360,000 units per year by 2025, while Factory Zero could produce as many as 270,000 units by the middle of the decade. GM launched the Hummer EV SUV after the pickup version. Megan Hart, assistant marketing manager for Hummer EV, noted that newer reservations appear to be split evenly between the SUV and pickup versions. In December 2021, GMC announced that Factory Zero has produced the 2022 Hummer EV pickup. The announcement kicks off customer deliveries. So what do you guys think about this? Let us know in the comments below, and most importantly, if you wish to be updated on every single topic related to the EV industry, you should consider subscribing to the channel and pressing the bell icon. Also, thank you for watching the video. This is us signing off. See you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.